So it's really amazing. So when you're not connected with source energy, you cannot create, point blank. And I notice a lot of artists do that. It's like when artists lose their inspiration. Well, what is it? They can't create, essentially. They can't create their art, their writing. They need a muse. I mean, that's why in, ancient culture, the muse was actually a very important part of that deity, that god-like energy, because everyone needs inspiration. We all get tied down. We all experience things. Once again, it's the perception of the experience, negative or positive, however we perceive it. Whatever it is, we experience these things, and a lot of times we get caught up in our perceptions of it, the way we think we are supposed to act, the way we do act, as a result of our perception, and we get so limited and so narrow-minded in our thinking, and a lot of times we really do forget we are connected. So when you feel like you can't do art, just snap out of it, honestly, and just step outside of yourself and just feel that you are connected to all that exists, and all is really beautiful. And inspiration is all around you. You are an inspiration. You are that. So a lot of times, people say to me, oh, you're a very inspirational person. You radiate with energy. And I feel like I'm simply the medium for that source energy, because I have connected myself. I've tried within my consciousness to balance my energy. And people speak to me like, oh, wow, like, you're this unique person because you have this quality. And I'm like, no, you can attain that too. You can be inspirational to other people. You can just be a positive person that's easy to talk to, that anyone, and you notice that people often like to talk to you and whatever. And this has been my experience. People are always wanting my advice. People are always attracted to me, and even at work, and everybody's always asking me stuff, and I used to get really mad because I'm like, why is everyone always asking me, But I realize that's just my gift, and I think people are just naturally attracted to that. But I think my gift is helping people and inspiring people. I think everyone has that ability to do that too. So we're talking about how you can be an inspiration to yourself. You can find inspiration, and you can be an inspiration to others. So utilizing your gift of inspiration, if that is what you feel like resonates with you individually, as it resonates with me, myself, just imagine yourself as a white light of being. Just sort of step back, close your eyes, and see yourself as this being of white light that you are. You're just encased into a body.
You just imagine yourself, just imagine that heart chakra just open, and it's radiating with love and peace, and you are experiencing everything. Nothing is good, nothing is bad. It's all simply an experience, and it's all emanating from this place of love, though, essentially, though, because it wants to have this experience. So essentially it loves to exist. So existence is beautiful, because we are existing. So that proves, I feel, as if sort of the need for source to experience itself at the core, individually, in all these experiences, all these behaviors. It's all source experience itself individually. It's really hard to wrap your thought around that, but I think once people, or if you feel like it resonates with you, once you start to understand that concept, life is simply about experience. So why are you wasting it? Use that inspiration, utilize that power. That's kind of power I was talking about.
See the divinity and the divine and the beauty in all that exists. Know that you are a beautiful creature. You are the divinity. You are all that exists because you are the source, individually experiencing an individual presence. So it's deep. And inspiration, these moments where we connect to source, it's never ending. And I find myself just constantly just being connected and just finding myself amazed. Just synchronicity. Synchronicity is basically when unrelated things happen, or sort of someone says something to you, and then someone else completely different might say the same thing to you, and then someone else, a third person might, and so it's like, okay, what's the greater message of that? Or is there? One would argue that there's not. My belief system, I believe synchronicity is simply a way of the divine to connect with you. It's inspiration as well, absolutely, because you get these messages, you get inspired, sort of being guided, so you know what to do with yourself. That's just random. Someone says something to you, and someone else happens to say the same thing, and then someone else might happen to say the same thing, or, you know, you might read a book, and then turn on the radio, and what's said in the book is what's being said on the radio, or even an audiobook. I mean, I've been practicing channeling myself, and things that I automatically write. I would listen to Eckhart Tolle, A New Earth, on audiobook, and it would be the same things that I'm writing. It would be what he was saying in his audiobook, and I hadn't even listened to it. So, I mean, it would be like individualized topics. Like one time, the first one I was channeling about ego. It just happened to be, that's what his whole thing is about, and I had no idea that's what New Earth was about. And it's just these experiences where it's really amazing, And then there was one where I channeled, and he's talking about mind clutter. I think it's Maya is what he was talking about, and basically that's what I was talking about in my automatic writing. Well, it was channeling rather, and they were basically saying how it's important just to turn off your mind. And that's what I was channeling about, Maya, and turning off that clutter, and how a lot of times in our consciousness we overthink things, we overprocess, so it's very hard for us to step back outside of ourselves and see the situation. So that's what I'm saying, just inspiration, just finding these moments, automatic writing, channeling, meditation, seeing messages, connecting with spirit, with source energy, all that is connected to inspiration, because you are connected to the divine beauty of everything that exists within yourself. Coexisting, that's why we co-manifest our reality, baby. You gotta love it. So, thank you for checking me out, and see you very soon. Peace, love, and light. Amigos do planeta.